What's going on, guys? This is Will from Your Home Ironing Business. Well, once again, more work is in. One thing I will say, it's not as much work as I would want, but it's work, and I am picking up new customers. I did not do anything on my laundry part, which I will be doing soon, because I think I actually have 3 new customers for the laundry part. I actually expanded my business from just doing the dry cleaning and pressing to doing laundry, which is pretty cool, because people are like, yeah, but when you start telling them how much you charge and what it is, a lot of people hate doing laundry. So at this time, if you're home doing this business, make sure you think of every direction you can to grow it. Just remember that. Try to grow it in every direction. And I do a lot of stuff, man. I did videos on some of the stuff I did, and I'm still learning more stuff. If I play my cards right, I'm gonna have a mobile car wash as well. I can't wait because I'm saving my money up now to actually buy a mobile washer. All right, so I gotta let this water do because I have a laundry load I'm doing right now. So I'll get back to you guys. All right, so I had to let my water run. So I hope. And I was like, telling people, I hope that you become self-sufficient. You see my bill wall? That's where my bills hang at. I'm crazy. I do weird stuff like that. Because I lose stuff all the time, I like to actually, is this done? Oh, it's the last spin. So I like to actually, let me get up here. Sometimes I sit on my washer so it doesn't bang on the floor so hard. But I like to do weird stuff like that. So when I need to look for my bills, they're right on that wall. All right, so again, I was saying, I hope that you're out there, doing what you must. I am expanding lots of weird things, from the beads to the air fresheners to hopefully, like I said, a mobile car wash. I think my newest thing is I'm going to give me a simple pattern for hats and socks. It may not sound like much to you, but a lot of times I have time on my hands to do stuff. So all I've been doing is doing creative stuff so I can live on my intellectual real estate. Do I want to go back to work? Yeah. I was at the point where I couldn't stand working, but then it's like once you've gone from it, you don't know what you got till it's gone. But I don't mind working because it at least gives me time to get out and, out in the world and do a few things. So hopefully sooner or later I'll go back to work. Like I said, I'm not a full-time worker. I just like to work and do something. So I'm going to show you what I got hanging over here. Excuse me, and I'm not actually going to do none of it tonight because this is me and wifey's night tonight because we don't have anybody here except me and my wife. So I can't wait to just chill out. We're going to watch a movie, fall asleep. Become an old couple, you know what I'm saying. You just want to just chill because let me tell you something. That grandson is running faster, and today he did something I told my wife he's going to do. When he runs, he doesn't move his arms. Well, today he was practicing moving one arm. I said when he figures out those arms are made to go back and forth, we ain't gonna catch him. We're gonna have to get him when he sleep. All right, so I'll show you this part. And like I always tell you guys, adjust your hustle and bet on you. Don't bet on nothing else. Bet on you. Bet on you. I'm telling you. Once you bet on yourself, you'll never go wrong. I don't care what nobody says. One of my favorite channels, I'm gonna put a plug out there, Ray's. This guy, I love this guy. I think he's Hispanic. He always does these things about, starting your own business. And man, it's one of the best channels to watch. I mean, I've seen a lot of channels, but I love his channel so much. And the Ammo channel, the guy who does the detailing on cars. I love to see people who are passionate about what they do. I may never become a giant YouTube star like some of these guys. Maybe one day I'll hit that fame. But for right now, I love watching all you guys' videos out there. I stopped watching a couple of them just because, like driving films and youngster, I quit watching them because I couldn't get enough. So I let their videos build up again, and then I go back and watch them. I think Static I let go for a month. Driver Films I let go for a month. I think it's like Drive Coffee's another one I let go for a long time because I couldn't get enough of their videos. So I let it just a long span go, and now I'm starting to catch up. All right, guys, I'll show you what I got, and I hope you guys are working hard out there. And I know none of us will forget 2020. Just think of it like this. I was looking at Terminator Judgment Day. That was 2018. It's 220. I'm out. All right, so one thing I should have did, I told myself I should have bought a brand new washer, but I didn't. But I got an old Kenmore. Let me show you. I did a video early on about it. It's a heavy-duty Kenmore 70 series. And this thing works really well. The only thing it does is shakes a little because I have to sit on it, but that's because it's on a really weird floor. But this thing, I use it and I love it. I'll probably always use older washers until I decide to buy a house or something, and I'll get probably the best. If I I decide to go after a house, which I extremely doubt, I'll probably get super brand new stuff. All right, so let's walk over here. So I don't have the space. Like I said, my daughter, she has the room back there, so I don't have the space like I do. Hold on one second. Sorry about this. Let's change it. So this is back airing out, and I like to hang stuff up like this at night when I go to sleep, and then I'll put it all over my little makeshift horse, and then we'll go from there. But lots of stuff to do today. This is a person's order, and I love having these cheap racks. I always use these cheap racks. They still come in handy. They're very light. I could take them apart. I got a couple of orders on here to do. Really, this is like one order, and then that's another order. And I'm gonna leave it for tonight. I'm not gonna do anything. Now, as for the let me cut off this light right here. As for the two irons, the weird thing about these irons are the one that I got first, which would probably be this one. This one is just like I said, it's worth its weight in gold. They the same irons, but made just a little different. The Euro Pro X EP 800, 8000, and so is this one, the Euro Pro EP 8000. Now, what I suspect is this is an older model. And then this one, I suspect, is a newer model. Because this one puts out the steam, but this one feels to go a little bit longer at times. They're both the same size. If you look, they both have the reservoirs. And these things, again, are worth their weight in gold. If you look on here, you can see it. I got this thing for $20. Had to be 7-8 years ago. It has made its money back tenfold. And then this one here, I got off of eBay for $35. I just couldn't let it go because I couldn't find this iron. And when I found it, I just immediately bought it. That's the one thing you will learn to do in this business. You'll find stuff. I need to use that press. I haven't used Wow, but I've been using Big Daddy. But that press right there, still worth its weight in gold. I'll never get rid of it. Like I said, pants press. I have all the equipment in here. And once again, let me tell you something. When you find a good deal, you just take it. Now, let me show you a deal that I got today. I was at the grocery store, and for some odd reason, I just so happened to look. This is all my different products I use. But this one here, I couldn't believe this when I found this. $2.89. It's Febreze. I use the heck out of Febreze, man. I use it on my mobile detail. I use it for everything. Like I said, Febreze to me is one of those items that if they ever stop making Febreze, I'll probably pass out. Now, what I don't like at this moment in time is this stuff. This stuff right here, I have to go to Walmart to get it. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. I have to go to Walmart to get this because the grocery stores are not carrying it now for some reason. So I had to go to Walmart. Now, let me tell you what pisses me off. Okay, so I saw this on the internet and I was going to buy some. It's $7 a bottle, but delivering it $7. $14 freaking dollars. So they making me want to come to the store. That's 2 bottles for the price of 1. I can't stand when you don't look out for those details. I'm like, they ripping me off. So I'm probably going to make I'm probably going to go to Walmart because I need to get some of this, some flip-flops and some shoes because I need to get some. All right, guys. Just wanted to make a video real quick. I got to stop. This stuff is not going to be done tonight. I'm out of here. I'm going to relax, watch a crazy movie or two, and then I'll get to work in the morning. All right, guys. I'll probably do a little video in the morning, but for right now, I'm out of here, guys. All right, good morning, guys. Good morning. In my work clothes, old shirt, this is what I was pressing. But today, if you look, like I said, got clothes to do. Lots of pants to do. A couple outfits over there. Let me turn that up there. Fix it my thing. As again, time to go to work. So I try to keep up, vlog as much as I can. Working from home. It's still a weird thing to be doing this because at first I wasn't doing anything, and God, that was a bad idea. You talk about sore, legs hurting, trying to just sit around and do nothing. So I had started promoting my business a little bit more because I got to still make some money for something like paying my phone, gas, and stuff. And I haven't. I have moved it more. Like I said, I'm getting more customers who want their laundry done, which is cheap. You find it? Oh, okay. Well, and also, let me turn this a little bit again because my phone thing's crooked. I can never get this thing actual straight. So, like I said, I always do this, and I'm gonna look back one day on my YouTube channel and see, how long I did this because I don't mind doing it, and I like doing different things. What I'm gonna kind of do today is just work on my stuff, show you when I'm done, but I'm gonna talk about multiple streams of income. You may not make $1 billion, but at least you got multiple streams of income. Also, how can I say it? I'll probably do a video on producing yourself and then giving stuff away. Because one thing I do is I give stuff away. I have my name, my number, the card on it, and I'll just give it to somebody. And what happens is eventually somebody will think about it and be like, you know what? Like with my air fresheners, that's the one thing how I kind of got rid of my air fresheners. I put my name and number on there and say, hey man, I got Cash App, I got, was it PayPal? I got all kinds of way. You can call me and say, hey, well, I want 5 of those. You can pay, send it to my PayPal or my, what's the one called? What's the other one? What's the little black card called? Huh? What's the Cash App. Yeah, Cash App. I don't know how I keep forgetting that. You could Cash App me some money, and once you do that, I send me your address and I'll send it right to your house. Those things smell super good, but I can make those at such a cheap price. That's why I sell them like that. Plus, shipping them is super easy because they're light. All right, guys, I got to get to work. I'll probably make another video about that later. And I hope everyone's well. And again, get your skills up. Get your skills up. So adjust your hustle and bet on you. All right, guys. All right, let's see. I can't zoom in on this one. This is weird. All right, so technique. Steam iron, baby. One of the things I love to do with a dress, I'm going to move the camera so you can see it. One thing I love to do with longer dresses is a technique that you can use as soon as I find the hanger that I had. And I lost the hanger. Huh. Gotta find the hanger I just had. Well, I'll zoom in on this real quick while we're waiting on me finding my hanger. All right, so for long dresses, I usually put a pin in here and I follow the dress all the way around. Now, before you say it, these are long dresses. Matter of fact, there's one right there. Look at that dress. Now I'm gonna run the iron up and down and I have to bag that because that is a tall dress. You see that? Also, let's zoom around here. Woo, you see my head? Bow, voila, got pants done. Still got a couple pieces to do right here, but all the pants are finished and crispy, and I got another one on the pants press on the other side. All right, guys, again, this is a strange time. I'm gonna set the camera down here. Let me get my face in here. This is a strange time we're living in, and it's really weird. Like I said, I've done a lot of stuff to put myself in a position to where if something was to happen that, sorry about that, I could be self-sufficient because a lot of stuff I just can't wait on. I can't wait on some things that, some people have to wait on now. I'm not saying, I'm not, making fun of nobody who doesn't have, okay? Because at this stage of the game, I gotta find a hanger. In this stage of the game, I just had a hanger. I have no idea what I did with it. At this stage of the game, so much is at stake, man. People's livelihoods. Oh, there, this is over there. I just found it. People's livelihoods and everything. And all you can do is the best you can. I think this is actually solidifying that final straw for me because after today having to talk with the person I work for, I don't think I'm ever going back. I have to turn the key in, and I'm going to I'm gonna take out a chunk, and I'm going to just start something and probably not work for anybody anymore. I might work a day for somebody. I may. That just depends. But at this stage of the game, I'm glad my children are grown because my children are out doing their own. And they're doing well. Waiting on stuff, never been able to do that. I'm not a waiter. I'll go out and go after things because I have the skills to survive and do what I must. So I don't know. I'm thinking about 2 places I looked at. Open them up. Like I said, I have people who iron for me now. So I'm debating just saying, forget it, open a small place up, and really just take advantage of that. Because at this stage, I don't think I'm going back to work. Not now. Not with what's going on. And if I do go back to work, it'll be something I want to do. I was wanting to do some volunteer work, but it's kind of like a whole weight thing because of the whole coronavirus thing. And there are other things going on right now that are unforeseen circumstances that you just really can't do anything right now. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And like I said, I got as much as I bang on church, here's the thing. I got a lot of church members who are going back to church going to be like, hey, Will, I got stuff. And they already calling me, telling me to get ready. So I'm going to get myself ready and keep going. The one thing I was showing you, like I said, this thing here, it was made to hold up the IVs or blood, whatever you want to call it. I found that thing basically in the trash. And I saw it. I was looking at it. The only reason I saw it and I looked at it like that is I seen a lady with a gravity iron use one of those. So I looked up to see how much they cost, 50, 60 bucks, 80 bucks. I said, I'm going to buy one. And the same day when I said I was going to buy one, guess what happened? I found one in the street. So I was like, I'll take it. Since this whole time I've been off, if you look back at my videos, I've been kind of vlogging doing this business. So I think this is my third month going on that I have not been at work. So that's why I said this business, it can make money. When I get the big loads, I get the two other people I got the iron. I pay them a certain percentage. I make a profit off of it. I wasn't thinking about opening up a spot, but I'm literally going to have a spot in my house. And then I'm going to probably open up a literal spot in another area. So I have two places to establish. If I could do that the way I want to do it, I won't work for anybody. I'll just work for myself. Because the second spot is going to be a spot where I have all the stuff come in and just have people take care of it. Somebody once told me I need to get a dry cleaning machine. No, I just want a pressing shop. I'll take something somewhere because I don't want to deal with machines, big machines like that. It's cool. They have smaller dry cleaning machines. I may even look into that. I may look into a small style one because my equipment can be used on a large scale, and I don't really need to have some of the heavy stuff they have. That way that I can, maintenance everything or move something out, put something right in. So I got a couple things in the works, but for right now, I do this at home because I just can't stay still. So I'm really looking forward to, trying a couple different things. But for right now, this stuff is just like a standstill. We'll never forget 2020. No one will ever, when you get old, you'll be like, 2020 was the year everything fucked up. Jumanji level type 7. Excuse the French. But I'm going to finish up this stuff, bag it up, get it ready. I got another customer calling who said, I got to go pick their stuff up. I got 2 orders to drop off and another person calling. And I got 3 more new customers that just called me. It was like, Will, you do scrubs? I said, do I do scrubs? Yeah. So they're like, we're going to probably drop them off. And see, I like this business because a lot of times, I have a certain way now. You have to learn to navigate everything. So sometimes I just navigate my business around my life and I do certain things. And one thing I do like is I'm not on a 7-8 hour straight, work day. I'm just like, I do a couple hours here, bag up. People will call. People leave their clothes, for a couple days. I thought I had that on. I felt the heat from that. It was like, but some people leave their clothes here for a week or 2. I don't rush people. I just call people and usually I tell people, hey, your clothes are ready, and I'll text them the bill. One thing I do like is I do have the Cash App, PayPal. I have ways of getting paid. And Dapper is alive. It's been breathing this whole time. I never named it until just like recently, a couple years back. Can't wait because I got a couple irons in the fire as well. I may have like a mobile car wash. I already sell air fresheners. I sell beads. My next one is I think I'm gonna learn how to make just a basic beanie hat for the winter. It's just something I want to work on. But I'll do a whole video on that. And I'm gonna get really proficient in making beanie hats, not just regular hats. I want a beanie style hat that I can put on and make my head like a bullet. Because let me tell you something, I got a big dumb head, and most of the hats I wear probably be like, yeah, when I put them on. So I want to make the exclusive beanie that I'm gonna make for myself, and then I'm gonna sell them on the side. I even want to learn how to make socks. Why? Because I just want to. That's why I say get your skills up. Because just waiting on stuff, I ain't never really been able to do that. My wife will tell you, she'll be looking at me and I'll be heading out the door. So I'm gonna go make some money. So get the gambling. You know what I'm saying? Do what you must. You know, get your hustle up and then, you know, bet on you, man. Adjust your hustle and then bet on you. I guarantee if you do this, like I said, go back in the weeks. I mean, I've been vlogging my, you know, my laundry business or my DIY ironing business. I've been doing it ever since I've been off. And I was doing it even before then. So that's just telling you, I've been doing this for years. Like I said, I have some customers I've had for 10 years. So 10 years ago, I had made a decision because at that time I needed to make extra money because I didn't have extra money. And let me tell you something, I can work on cars. I'm a master mechanic. But let me tell you something, being a mechanic, God, you break your knuckles in your hands and people destroy their cars and expect freaking miracles. So working on cars was out. Commercial art had completely changed. It went straight to the computer, just didn't keep up with that. Chef, I can cook for myself. But the clothes is a business I've been doing. I've been around ever since I was 2-3 years old. And for some reason, it's my little niche. And I'm going to keep that niche. But keep watching the channel, guys. Like and subscribe. I'm having t-shirts made soon like everybody else does. But if I pan out right, I'm going to expand from the home business to having a place. Because this is opportunity now to rent a place with somebody that want. I'll probably pay a year off and then go in there and work my behind off to get my place running the way I want it. Because I want to get it to where all I'm doing is dropping clothes off to people, say, press this amount, this is what you get, this is it, and I'm leaving out the door. It works because I've done it before. So I'm looking to try to get some accounts. It sucks because I actually lost an account with 2 restaurants. And it was like I was going to do the aprons for like $25 a week. That's cheap. $25 a week? That's cheap. You get like a bulk of aprons. You just do them. You get 25 bucks. Aprons are super easy to do. Some people say I'm too cheap, but it's like, how am I too cheap if you're coming to me? You like that price, don't you? So I don't mind doing things cheap because what happens is doing stuff cheap, you do it long enough, you can tell people, hey, I'm doing a 10-cent, you know, raise on the price. And most people be like, oh, really? Oh, whatever. Well, just tell me what it is. And I'm really enjoying learning more and more about computers and stuff. All right, I got to get busy, back stuff up, and I got some stuff to do today. All right, guys, see you guys in a minute. I'll probably show you the last of what I did, and that's it. I want to show you, let me cut this light off, my side. I'm going to get a different angle so you can see exactly where I work at. I work out of my front living room, but that is my area over there. I know it is super clustered, but when I get done, I'm going to show you what it looks like after I put everything up. Again, I can't wait to either get a space or if my daughter finally, you know, moves out. But this whole circumstantial thing is fine. But for right now, I utilize what I have. And that's the one thing, you know, I try to tell people, utilize all your space in your apartment. One of the things that inspired me to utilize my apartment was IKEA. I love IKEA, period. I love IKEA. So it just gave me the inspiration to, you know, put everything where I can and do what I must. All right, guys, I'll show you once it is done. It's going to go from this. That car been sitting there since 2017. It's been sitting there for 3 years. And I'm surprised the cops haven't even seen this car.